לפני שאני מתחיל עם האנגלית הצ'יקימוקו שלי, not so good, כמה לא מדברים עברית בכלל? כמה מדברים עברית? Good. Okay. אז אם יהיה לי בעיות, first of all, I was speaking English, okay? But listen, my English is quite good. When I'm traveling to London, they will understand me. They will laugh at me behind my back, but they will understand me. You will understand me too. But my English is not perfect like me. I'm on Jonathan, so I have a perfect translator. His name is Jonathan. And actually, I'm working with Nefesh almost 3 years. And the last time I've been here, I'm a driving instructor. And people calls me by Nefesh or other people by recommend and ask me to change the American or whatever license to an Israeli one. The last time I've been here, I spoke with Jonathan and I told him, listen, when I'm taking the students, I would call the student or the drivers, to my car, it looks like the rules at the state or wherever they come from is so different, and suddenly they take in the car and they don't know the rules in Israel. So they can pass the test, but after a while they can have a problem because of they doesn't know the rules. And I offered him, let's make a lecture about the rules in Israel. And we thought that will come 10, 15 people. And we said, okay, for 10, 15 people, 10 will know Hebrew, 5 approximately, and I will manage. But I didn't know it's going to be like that. So I'm very happy. And again, my name is Eitan. And I'm going to tell, I will give you a time for question. I know that you have plenty of questions. I don't know if I will know all the answer. But if I don't know, I will take the telephone of you, okay? And I will give you an answer later on. But I think after today, you'll have more view about the rules in Israel. It's not so different, but it's different. It is different. Now, we're going to start with the signs. As you know, there's some international signs. Okay, there's 2 international signs that all over the world we have them. One is the stop sign. Everybody can see here. You can see the signs. Okay, so one is the. I'm a very good painter. One is the stop sign, and one is the yield or giveaway sign. These are international. Except of that, all the other signs can be different. Now, in Israel, you have the hand. I told you that I'm a very. You have the hand. And you know why is that? When you're coming to the sign, give chief. Hi. But in Israel you have, at the state you have stop. At the Arab country you have a wa'ef. But the shape of the sign will be the same all over the world. The giveaway sign, it's a sign that other places can be slowed down or slow. In Israel, you have only the shape of this sign. Okay? All the other signs can be changed. Now, we have 3 categories for the signs. One is the warning. Warning signs is all over it's all the triangle. You see all these signs from number 101 until 147. It's warning. It doesn't tell you that you have to do. What it's tell you that I'm warning you. These signs will be between 100 or 150 meters before the problem. Now, when you're coming to this sign, that it tells you that you're coming to intersection, it doesn't mean that you have to slow down. It doesn't mean that you have to stop. It means that you have to be careful that another 100 to 150 meter before, forward will be intersection or whatever. The other one is the signs that we call, how do you say, Horaya? Regulatory signs. Okay, these signs doesn't give you any other option. These signs are the signs, the blue one and the red one, that tells you that you have to do whatever the sign says. It doesn't let you option to think if it's good or not good. It means if the sign of the arrows tell you to turn right, you cannot think that you can make a U-turn or left turn or maybe straight. You have to turn right. The third one is those ones that they are information. Usually, they doesn't tell you that you have to. It's only information. You don't have to do what in the sign, except there's some different, like one-way street. One-way street, 680, tells you that it's one-way street as an information, but it tells you that you have to go only at that direction. You cannot go backward. Okay? So these are the three signs that we know. Now, when we're talking about the signs, there is the signs and there is the end of the signs. Usually, the end of the signs will be with the black. I'll try to. 1 minute. Do you see those signs? Yeah. That's mean that this is the end of the sign. So let's say that you came to אין פה. לא, זה הבית וזה, אבל זה לא. I'm sorry, that's the option I have. But I can... כן, איפה... Let's say that... Let's say that we have a sign of one way is not good. Let's say that we have a sign of 50. The end of the 50 can be by two ways. One, the black, like that say end of the 50, and the other is the intersection. Intersection cancel the sign. It's mean, let's say that we are in one-way street, okay? I'm in one-way street. When is once one-way street ended? This is one-way street, right? Where is it ended? It can be ended by two ways. One, intersection that cancel the one-way street, okay? The other one will be probably two ways, or else we have another sign of one way. But if the law wants that this road will be one way, he must put another sign. If not, it's become to two ways. Or a sign of two ways. There is a sign of two ways. That will cancel that. Okay? There's one more option in this one-way street. It's we'll have the sign of one way, and then we have the black that say end of one way. Okay, so we have to know all of we have to know that. Any question about it? Good. Let's go forward. There's one sign very important with the painting of house. When you're coming to from outside the city to the city, you have to have the sign of house that shows you that you are at the city. That's it. Okay? So when I'm coming from, do you see that? אתה יכול להעלות את זה? B24. When I'm coming from outside of the city, when I know that I got inside the city, while I have this sign. Okay? Now, if I have, let's say, this sign doesn't cancel by intersection. This is the only side that doesn't cancel by intersection. Now,
What's the significance of that sign? What does it mean to be?
what, this one?
Residential area.
That's it. Now, what's the meaning of that? I didn't want to speak about it, but it's bring me to the other subject. The meaning of that is that you have to drive different, because the speed limit will change between, let's say, 80 or 90 to 50. So if I came from the outside of the city, we'll speak about it, and we saw this sign, it usually will come to 50, or else the law doesn't want 50 and it wants 70. Okay, so we'll put a sign. But if there's no sign, you suddenly jump from 90 to 50. Okay, so this is about the sign. Now, we have the traffic light. In Israel, who can tell me what's coming after red light in traffic light? How many say yellow? What did you say? He said red and yellow. Who said red and yellow too? There's some people that vote twice. Okay. So, in Israel, there's no red, yellow, green. There's some countries that there is. There is red, yellow, and green. And there is a very good reason. The reason is the Israeli driver, unfortunately. Because in red we are stopped. Full stop. But in yellow, we're already inside the intersection. And in green, we passed it already. So when we have red, we cannot move. And when we have red and yellow, we still cannot move because it's still red. It's only telling you, hey, get ready. Move only, yeah. That's the first thing that you heard when you came to Israel. But you have to be ready, you have to go only in green, and now it's the very important. Green is not go. Green is not go, remember that. Green is go whenever the intersection or the junction is empty. So, if I will have an accident with someone who's driving in red, and I drove in green, and we got to intersection in the same time, and we crash each the other cars, I cannot say I'm not guilty. Because green is only when the intersection is empty. Maybe at the court, they don't have enough time for you. I don't know whoever been in the traffic court in Israel. It's like a railway. It is, unfortunately, because there's so many work there. But maybe in court there will be no two guilties. But if the police want to find you, they can find you. So we have red and yellow, and then we have green. Green or jumping green. Green or jumping green are the same. Flashing. I'm calling them jumping. Flashing green and green are the same. I mean, I can drive with that and I can drive with that. But the flashing green tells you that after 3 minutes it's gonna change to yellow. 3 seconds, sorry. 3 seconds, it's going to change to yellow. So get ready. The Israelis, when they see the flashing, they give the full gas. You won't be like that. Be careful. Now, why I'm saying be careful? Because, and that's very important, when you're going to professional driving, in England, I did it, but there's many places, they will teach you that the first thing that you have to do before you touch the brake is again, my English not good? Again, the first thing that you do before you touch the brake is look at the mirror. Never touch the brake without the look at the front mirror, because of the cars that saw the flashing green and they don't have time. They want to take the traffic light. That's the reason that we have to look. And sometimes it's better not to stop than to stop and to be okay. By the way, at the same professional driving, don't put your leg on the brake and then look at the mirror. When you take your brake from the gas, the gas pedal, that's the time that you first look at the front mirror. So what I'm trying to do is, before you're slowing, not even stopped, before you slow, look at the front mirror. Okay? Yeah, the rear mirror. Yeah. There's three. I'm talking about the one close to you. Okay, so we had the red and yellow, and we had the green. Now, sometimes we have a flashing yellow. Flashing yellow means the traffic light doesn't work. Be careful. Okay? Be careful. Now, this red and this, it can be yellow, it can be green. It's traffic lights that we moves them by the situation. Sometimes we need to the working at the road, okay, and we have to put a traffic light. So they're taking the small traffic lights, yeah, and putting them for the drivers. One more thing, very important. That's mean you jump between the left and the right side. That's mean there is crossing line at the same place that the traffic light is. That's mean red, it's mean people cannot cross, the passenger, and that's mean they can cross. But now there is something that usually you don't have abroad, is that when you are coming to intersection and you have green, I don't know who's of you, so that you're coming to an intersection and you have a traffic light and you have green, okay, and you want to cross and you want to turn right. A lot of the time, not all the time, a lot of the time, the people here will have green too. Any of you saw that? And this is very, very dangerous. And why is danger? Because why is that? Because this is the only option that the people can cross. Why this is danger? Because if I'm here and I start to move, and I moved a bit fast, and suddenly I saw the green, and I saw someone want to cross, so I stop, quite strong stop. The one at the back of me, maybe he didn't see him, and then he doesn't understand why I'm stopping in green, and he pushed me inside. and I will push the peoples outside. So it's very, very dangerous. Now, every right turn in traffic light, look what you have and look what they have. Now, for intention, the law puts here another traffic light, a yellow, a flashing, jumping, yellow, big one, that when they have green, it will work too. Okay? For intention. Clear? Good. Now, last one is the traffic light for the for the trains. Okay? Whenever the train come, if there is a bridge or without the bridge, it doesn't have to be a bridge, it can be without a bridge, the red light and the alarm will work together. Okay? Good. Let's now.
The only time I always see two red lights together, and that's like the starting line of the analysis.
Two red lights.
Light, and then there are two red lights, and everybody starts to move on to two red lights, because then it's green.
Two red lights to what? The,
One under it.
no. The only time in the intersection that can be two red lights, it can be when you are here, turns left, and he from here will turn left. So my traffic light will be a traffic light only for left turn. And his traffic light will be a traffic light only for left turn. I mean, I will have green, he will have green. It's very confusing when you have two traffic lights with two different arrows. One is straight and the other left. You didn't mean about it. So there's arrows that says, are you talking about Publix? Publix lane? Bus? Sorry. Maybe you'll show me that later. Yes.
Are you allowed to turn on right on red?
Good. That was the last thing I'm going to finish. No, 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 and another no. It's not England, left. You have red. You're allowed to. It's not the state, right. You're allowed. Red is full red for everybody, and green is full green. Usually, when I will have green, the other will have red, except the situation, then me and the other one going to the same direction. So there's no connection between us. Okay? But red light, it's red light. Okay, good question. Okay. Okay, now about another one. Okay, about the speed. The speed limit is 50 in the city. Now, in Israel, I know some places there is highway. In Israel, highway, it's a special road. It's not when you're going out of the city, it's called highway. It's called Ben Ironi. Ben Ironi, it's a road that it's not city, but it's not highway. For highway, I have these signs that says this is highway street. Every road, for example, to Eilat. By the way, there is only 4 roads that it's highways. Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, but not Jerusalem. Sha'ar Hagai, Tel Aviv. Okay, you have it. Ayalon, 6, road number 6, and Ashdod, Tel Aviv. Only 4. All the others are not highways. You're driving to Eilat. Is it highway? No. You drive on road number 4 to Haifa. Is it highway? No. It's not city. It's not highway. So what it is, this is Ben Ironi. Ben Ironi, it's a road that we allow to drive in at the road at 80 by law. You don't have to have a sign there. If there's no sign, it's 80. But if we have island, יש שם את זה מופיע? If we have, no. Okay, never mind. If we have island between the lanes that separate the lanes, we allowed to drive 10 kilometer more. It's mean I have this road, and in the middle there is an island that separate between that lanes to that lanes. It's not right to say lanes because this is road. Highway means, island separate two roads. This is one way, and that is one way. So every road is one way. So it's not right to say lanes, it's right to say this is two separate roads. 1 minute. When I have island at the middle, my speed limit from 80 become 90. No need a sign. Okay? So that would be 90. Now, I said that in the city, the maximum, this is the sign of the city, is 50. Outside the city is 80. And highway is, who knows? 110. Exactly. But, 1 minute. But, when we are driving in highway, there is a minimum limit that we're allowed to drive. Because if I decide that I want to hear a concert at the radio, and I'm not in a hurry, and I want to drive 30 on the way to Tel Aviv, from Sharagai to Tel Aviv, and I have enough time, no one is waiting for me, and I'm driving 30, this is danger. If the police car will catch you, you get a report. Why is that? Because you are disturbed to the other drivers. You makes them so when you are in highway, the minimum speed limit is 55. Bicycle, if any of you like to ride, are not allowed to go in highway. Tractor are not allowed to go into highway. It's called slow car. Not every car that driving slow. Slow car it's tractor, it's all the big machines that they moves by 30, 35 kilometer are not allowed to. Now, what important about the speed, that when I'm speaking about speed limit, I'm speaking about maximum. Let's say I drove 45 and I went to Machne Yehuda. Everybody knows Machne Yehuda, נכון? And the road to Machne Yehuda, Rehov Agrippas, it's called, okay? It's such a busy road. And I drove there 40, not even 50. And a child jumped to the road and I touched him. And I come to the court. And I will say to the judge, listen, I drove 40. We allowed 50. I drove 35. Even I'm better. I'm a good driver. I will be guilty. And he will tell me that I'm guilty because the reason that 50 is maximum. So is there a minimum? No. There is only maximum. The speed limit is between 1 to 50. So who decides what is the right limit? What is the right speed? You as a driver. That's the reason you are a driver. If you're not mature enough, if you're not professional enough, don't come to the road. Sit on your sofas, look at the television, that will be better. But when you're coming to a road, you have to know what kind of road is it. If it's a road with plenty of people, with kindergarten, schools, never drive, you don't need a sign. You don't need a sign. You have to know that the speed limit will be the limit or the speed that you always have enough time to stop. If you didn't stop in the right time and you touch a car or you touch a child, it will be your fault. Am I clear? Thank you. Yeah.
Coming here tonight, we are on Rehov Ravine in front of the Israel Museum. It said 70.
Right, right. Exactly. Now, I didn't finish. Let me just finish. 50, 80, 110 is the maximum, but the law allow only at the city to change between 50 to 80. Sometime begging is city. Right? Begging is city. How do I know that I'm outside the city, by the way? That's the sign that show me that I'm not at the city anymore. I'm going out to the city. Am I in the highway? No. I'm in the middle between both of them. Okay? That show me that I'm out of the city. That show me that I'm in city. This is highway. Now, the law allow begging, for example, I'm allowed to drive in 80. That makes the in begging is like a miracle. 4 lanes to 2 lanes to any direction. Now it's a bit more than that. We never had it. You don't know what happened before 20 years ago. You should see when we wanted to drive from Gilo to Ramot, it took approximately, to me as a driving teacher, 45 minutes. Now it's something like 6-7 minutes with a student. So the law can put you a sign and to tell you, listen, in this road I allow you to drive faster, but again the responsibility will be on you. That's very important to me to tell you. Yes, please. No. Only, no, 90 is only when you're going out of the city and you have a road with the island separate. If there's no island, it's 80. Or the law can put you 90. That's it. Okay? Good. Hala.
You also forgot to say,
Yeah.
there is a Modi'in Rishon LeZion. It's also a highway.
431. Yeah, you're right. 431, new road, beautiful road. From Modi'in or from Jerusalem, you can turn to Rishon LeZion, not in the second turn, in the first turn. Beautiful road that takes you to Palmachim. It's Highway 2. Okay? Now about the that's between us. Okay, about the speed limit. I mean, is the police can catch you and let's say in highway in 110? Usually the police will give you 10% more. Usually they will give you because of the machines. I'm not suggesting you to drive more, but you can know that you can drive 10%. I mean, if 10% more, the police won't catch you. Yeah. About the? Oh, that's a good question. Listen, all the time change. Let's say in Begin you have 10 cameras. They change it all the time. I can tell you that's between me and you because no one here. That Begin less than 100, they want you won't have a picture. 101 you have. Okay, but they change it all the time. Now there is cameras that it's deme. You know what is deme? Is cameras that it looks that there is, but there's no camera, and there is stands that there is all the time the cameras. Now they change all the time between them. איך אומרים דמה? דמי. אוקיי. כן. Yeah. תראה לה, I show you the sign of a speed limit. It's you have it here. I hope you see number 40 kilometer. You see number 426. This one.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Any question about it? Good. Either am I good or you have no patience. Okay. I'm not going now about it because I won't finish. תודה רבה. מצוין. יופי. Okay. Okay, now, one very important thing is a distance. Now, unfortunately, really, the third reason for the accident is we are not keeping enough distance. It's not speed, it's distance. The first is turns. The second, I don't remember. But the third, I know it's distance. Now, to keep a distance, it's not because the law said that we have to keep a distance. To keep a distance is for us. I don't know if you know, but if you're keeping a distance while you're driving, you'll save much more gasoline, petrol. You less destroy the car because you're not using the brake too much, and you know what's destroying the car when you put gas brake all the time. That's destroyed. If you drive with when you keep a distance and you drive all the time on the same speed, you try to, you'll be much less nervous. The car will behave much better, and you save much more petrol. So to keep a distance is very, very important. Now, how to keep a distance? There is difference between how to keep a distance in the city or out the city. The law say keep a distance of 2 seconds. How to keep a distance of 2 seconds when I'm in the city in Rabin, or when I'm going to the Machne Yehuda, I will start to all the time count 21, 22, 21, 20. You cannot. So when you're in the city and you want to keep a distance, I'm saying all the time keep a distance of a car. When I have a car in front of me, okay, I always keep a distance of one car between me and him. And why I'm doing that? I'm doing that not for me. And that's very important. Listen to that. I'm doing that for the crazy one behind me who thinks that he wants to pass and to be quicker than me. And now he passed me and he is here. Now, sometimes there is a white line that you're not allowed to pass. Sometimes it can be a curve that you cannot see who comes from here. And he decided that he wants to pass because I have L on the roof and he hate me, and for God's sake, all the reasons. Okay? Now, if he pass me, listen folks, if he pass me and suddenly he will see that there is a truck coming from here, from the other side, what do you think he's gonna do? Is he gonna say, I'm crazy, so and I'm guilty, so I will die. I will crush the truck and save the driving teacher car? No, guys. You know what he's doing? Here, if I want to keep a distance and I will be here, and he will be here, he'll just take my car outside to the wadi. No doubt. There's no tzaddikim in Israel at the road. There's tzaddikim in Bet Knesset, I promise you, but not in the road. Sorry. There is a rabbi came. There is in the road too, rabbi. Okay, so when I will keep a distance between my car to this car, to number one, I'll keep a distance for the crazy one. And there will always the crazy one. Always. So I suggest you all the time to keep a distance from the car in front of you. When I'm standing at the traffic light or wherever, I will keep a distance from the car in front of me that I always see the back wheels of the car connection with the road. When I see the connection between the back wheels with the road, I know the distance here is enough. So why is it important to me? Because again, here there is L, the driving teacher. And so he spoke at the telephone, And suddenly his students start to move, and he doesn't know to make uphill well, okay? And he doesn't have automatic because it's a shift stick. And until he found the binding point and all of that, he just moved into my car, and I have a brand new car, and he broke my flashing lights and whatever. So if you keep enough distance, you have enough time to warn him. Yeah.
Is there an ordinance prohibiting in the city on distance? Because I find there's a lot of
Allows, I didn't hear you well.
when you're too close.
Yeah. There is the Technion. The Technion have he made something new that actually, if policemen saw you driving at 90, okay, after this lady, and she is a 95, and you're 90, and you're so close to her, he couldn't do a thing about it. He will say on his report, he will write, he didn't keep enough distance. Let's go to the court. Judge, I keep distance. He will say, no, he didn't. You need proof. No proof, no guilty, right? Good. So there was no way to know if I kept the distance, if I keep enough distance from the other cars. The Technion made a new machine, a very, very... You heard about it, or you just... okay. A new machine. The new machine works... This is not part of the election, but it's very important. There is a camera here, and the camera here. You're driving at the road, okay? Now, the camera have the camera and the radar. Now, when you drive, let's say on 50, okay, you come to this stand. He can tell what is the distance between you and the other car, okay, and he knows what is the speed between you and what is your speed. It doesn't matter what is his speed. He knows your speed is 50, and he knows that in 50 you have to keep a distance of, let's say, 15 meters. So if you're less than that, you get a report. That was something really, really new, and I don't know why, but they're not using that anymore. But it's no, it can be everywhere. It can be everywhere because suddenly now you see that every speed limit have the distance that you have to keep from the other car. Now, the other way to keep a distance is the 2 seconds that we all know. Now, 2 seconds is not right by law. No law said that you have to keep it 2 seconds. 2 seconds. You know what is the law, by the way? Who know how seconds? How many seconds we have to keep a distance? 1 second. And the court will take you to 8.2. 0.8. 0.8. Less than that, then they will take you to court. Not less than that. Let's say 0.9. Still, you'll be okay because of the. Now, so why we speak about 2 seconds? Because 2 seconds we speak about not 1 second is enough to keep a distance when you are a professional driver, when your tires, your wheels are new one, when there's no sand at the road or there's no rain, and there's no water on the road, when all the situation as optimals. But This is not like that. And when you're not drunk and whatever. Okay? So that's the reason they made this 2 seconds. 2 seconds, it's very simple. When the red car will come to any static thing, it can be a tree, it can be a house, it can be a stand, it can be whatever. When he will be at the tree, me with the blue car starting to count 21, 22. Can I count 1, 2? Why not? Less than a second. 1, 2 is 1 second. 21, 22 is 2 seconds. Whoever be a parachuter, when you're jumping from the plane, yeah, you count 21, 22, 23, and if nothing happens, you can keep in 24 until 30. You'll be down. So, and it's happened. It's happened. Usually at 21, if we open the spare one, for in case. But anyone, I count 21 and 22. If in 22 I won't be at the tree, I'll be before the tree, I'm keeping enough distance. If I be after the tree, I'm not keeping enough distance. What shall I do? Leave your leg from the gas, keep enough distance, and then go. Yeah, that's all. Questions? Yeah.
Everybody's agreed.
אני לא מצליח לשמוע. I can't hear you. So. I know. People. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. You're definitely right. So what will be the good answer? I have no good answer. It's very, very, very annoying. It makes you nervous that to see people. It is legal. It is legal. I'll tell you more than that. It's legal to go from the left to the right, or from the right to the left, and then to move again to the right. And I want to make all the road like that. As long I indicate, as long I looked at the mirror, as long there's no car that I'm that danger, it's legal. I know. But we are in the Holy Land. Okay. Good. Now we have something that really a problem to a lot of the usually a lot of the Americans. The intersections. Now, what is intersection? Intersection is 2 or more than 2 roads on the same level. When there is one road down, one road up, and there's a bridge or something, that's not intersection. 2 or more. I have to hold this microphone not because I like it. My voice is enough to, because for the video, because they send it to Hollywood later, and I'm gonna earn a lot of money. This one I'm volunteer, by the way. Right? Good. Clap me. Thank you. No, I said to Jonathan, I don't want money. I really don't want money because I'm doing that. I'm a Zionist. Okay. Okay. So this is intersection. Now, the most of the problem, the second reason for the crash, for the accident, is the intersection. Now, when we are coming to intersection, there is a way to understand how to behave at the intersection. There is a pyramid. Okay? Now, and at the first, there is the policeman. Whatever the policeman will tell me, I have to do. Is it a right sentence? Why? Is it the right sentence? Sure? Me think no. No. Definitely no. You as a driver, have the responsible for all the situation at the road. You cannot say the policeman told me to move, I moved, and the other car didn't see the police because he was behind the track or something, and there was a big crash there, and then I will say, what do you want from me? The policeman told me to move. So there is Takana 21, law 21, that says, and this is very important law, that all the responsibility is on you as one who use the road. It doesn't have to be a driver. You can be you can be whatever. You can be in bicycle. You can be with a trolley. We can be people walks at the road, near the road, at the road. The responsible will be at you. So behind the policeman there is takana. Remember that takana. It's called takana, law 21. That you are the responsible for everything. You cannot blame others. So when we come into intersection, we have the policeman, after that the traffic light, after that the signs, and after that is the laws. These are the rules. Why is this? Because when we are coming to intersection, and there is no way, again I repeat, there is no way, or the Americans, that can be a situation that no one will have a sign, or everybody will have a sign. That's too complicated to the Israelis. Much too complicated. I mean, not all of us finished the university. There is no way it's going to work like that. Usually it will be that one road, I'm not calling that main road or second road, one road, one direction will have sign, the other direction won't have a sign. Okay, but it's not all the time. That usually. Now it will take me to the beginning why the stop sign and the yield are different from all the others. Now, what is these stars? Is it Hollywood? No. This is the conflict point at the intersection. The conflict point, there is 32 points that can make you at the intersection to be in accident. If I have crossing junction, there is 4 directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every direction can go to how many? Why 4? No. Can I go to my direction? 3. No, but you said the right answer. 4. What about U-turn? Everyone can go to 4 sides. 1, 2, 3. And, of course, U-turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3. And I didn't put all the U-turn. Look what happened here. Big mess. So who's gonna control all that? The pyramid control that. So when we are coming to the intersection, we have the pyramid, and we're working by that. Now we have the sentence of giveaway. We have the signs of stop sign is stop and give away. And we have, there's no yield in Israel. It's giveaway sign. Right of way. Sorry, that's right. Thank you for. Because yield is only to American, right? I mean, you are 200 million people, but still. But there's give away sign and there's stop and give away. Now, what's the meaning of this sentence? How do I know if Jonathan come from this side and he want to turn left, and if he want to go straight, and I want to turn left, if I moved before him, and there was no crash, but we almost touched each other. Did I been okay? Did I give him the right of way, or I didn't? If there is no crash, so everything is okay? No. Give away means that you are not allowed to make the other car that you should give him the right of way to change his lane because you made any mistake, or to change his speed. It's mean, if Jonathan wanted to go straight and I'm turning left and I should give him, if because of me he had to slow down, or because of me he had to change lanes, it's mean that I haven't been good. I didn't make the right thing. I didn't give him the right of way. Is that clear? Yeah? Good. Hala. Okay. So there is the rules. When we're talking about the policeman, there's no problem. He can tell who to stop and who to go on. When we're talking about the red lights or the traffic lights, there's no problem. I have red, he have green. When we're talking about signs, there's two signs. The stop signs and the yield. Now, I told you they are different from all the other signs. And why is that? Because if I'm at the intersection, listen folks, I'm here. How do I know if I should give him or not? How can I know? I can see from the other side the shape of the sign. If I see the yield, or I will see the stop sign, I don't care what in the front. As long as I can see from the back the shape of the sign, I can know that he should wait for me. Should wait. He doesn't have to wait. Okay? So that's the reason these two signs are different from all the other signs. Now, about the rules say two things. One sentence say the giveaway, it's called zchut gdima in Hebrew. This is Hebrew, by the way. Zchut, it's zayin, and kuf. Yes? To people from the right side, miyamin. And the other rule say, when you turn left, smola, the right of way to the car from the in front of you, mimul, and from the right, miyamin. These are the rules. When you're coming to, 1 minute, when you're coming to, when I'm here, for example, okay? When I'm here, and the car, the yellow car, the cab, want to turn left, want to go straight, want to turn right, doesn't matter. As long I'm here, and he's from the right side, and he have no sign, the right of way will be to him. But I want to go straight. It doesn't matter. He is from my right side, I should give him. Is that clear? Good. Okay, so let's make some positions that we'll see what's going there. Here, Bet and Aleph, yellow and truck. Who will be the first? Sorry? Who said Bet? Listen, it's T intersection. Who said Bet? Who said Aleph? Who sleeps? Aleph. Guys, rules are rules all over. The same rules if is for this intersection, for this intersection, and the cross junction. Bet and Aleph Bet is from the right side and Aleph, right? Right? So he will be first, even though Aleph want to go straight. Usually, you're right. We're not so stupid, even though we're here. Usually, will be a sign here. Usually, will be giveaway or stop sign. But if there is no sign, Aleph should wait for Bet. And again, Bet want to turn left. It doesn't matter. Aleph should give Bet. Okay? You never saw it. There is some injunction that there is this problem, but the problem is not that because the law want to make this intersection that the right of way is to the car on the right, because they didn't put the sign, or maybe there was someone crash or had an accident at this sign and it's fall down, and until it's taking time. We have enough time in the Holy Land that the workers will come and they will put a new stand, and still there is no sign. And if there is no sign, the rules is of right of way of the right from the right exist. Roundabout is part of the intersection. When I'm coming to a roundabout, look at the roundabout as a watch. And when you are coming to the roundabout, folks, look at, like a watch. This is 6, this is 12, this is 9, this is 3, right? It doesn't matter where you're coming from. Wherever you've been, this will be 6. I'm here, that's my 6. I'm here, that will be my 6. I'm here, that's my 6. Okay? So let's say I'm here. So I'm in 6. When I'm coming to the roundabout and I'm in 6 o'clock, I have to give to 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's all. Don't wait to 11 and 12. They're quite too far for me that I will go inside, and they will go inside, and will be no problem between us. There's enough distance between us. But from 10 until 6, all this area I have to give. I have to wait. Okay? Now, there is a roundabout with 2 lanes. One here and one there. And I have two lanes. Me and my friend is here. When I have a roundabout with 2 lanes, the same rule. I have to give the both lanes. Even the one inside that is in his lane, I should wait for him, because there is a situation that this one can go from here outside. And if I get inside, this is the accident. So you have to wait for all of the lanes. Okay? There is one big roundabout in Kikar Hamdina in Tel Aviv that there is, I think, 3 or 4 lanes. So you have to wait.
This is not the true law. This is just real practice.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the true law is stay here and tell your wife you come tomorrow. Okay, so it's like there is the. I hope it's a good example. Yeah, Torah shebichtav, Torah shebe'al peh. You have to have other situation to make the rules easy to drive, because there's no other way.
You're taking a driving test. What is the driving?
Listen, it costs 130. Come to me later on. I will explain you. Okay, let's go. הפסקה? 10 דקות? Really? You want to go? Yeah? Okay. So, we just put a cassette for 3 hours. Okay. So I'll go to... I'm quite excited for myself. I don't know why you want to go. Everybody. Okay. few more things. Whenever you want to finish, Jonathan, tell me, and we'll finish. Okay? Give me the stop sign. Oh, where should I stop at the junctions? I should stop only stop sign, and this is the most important thing. People doesn't know. I should stop only in one of two places. If you have a line before the sign, stop before the line. Even though that I cannot see a thing from this point, it doesn't matter. You have to wait before the line. Why is that? Why are they putting the line? Because this road probably it can be a highway. It's a very dangerous road. People drive very fast. So the law say, wait, stop me here, and then come slowly to the view that you can see what's going here. So if I have a line, I have to stop at the line. If there is no line, guys, I have to stop at the imagined line between the two sidewalks. Here. Look at my finger. Here. Not before the crossing line. Crossing line is only for people who want to cross. If there's someone who want to cross, of course I will stop him. But I didn't stop for the stop sign. I stopped for him. So I will stop for him. I'll let him cross, and then I will keep on going and stop for the second time here. I'm not stopping when the stand of the sign. I'm not stopping before the crossing line. I'm stopping only at the line or at the end, at the imagined line. Is that clear? Is that clear? Good. בוא נרוץ הלאה. לא, נמשיך הלאה. נמשיך הלאה. לקחת לי את כל הזמן. Okay, listen. Small thing about alcohol. Okay? Now, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, when we went to discotheque, we drank Coca-Cola. No, there was no Coca. There was Tempo, Crystal, such a like Coca-Cola. No one knows except for Friday night that we allowed to drink wine and all of that. Now all the kids are drinking a lot of alcohol. A lot of alcohol. Now the law about alcohol is so tough that if you had an alcohol in your blood and the police catch you and there is the machine that you have to blow inside and it change colors or it shows how much alcohol you have in your blood, at the same moment they take you out of the car, they take your car, you'll pay for that, don't worry. They take your car to a special place and they take you straight away to court. There is no the law doesn't want people to think that they allowed to drink and to drive. But what is the funniest thing in the world, in Israel? The funniest thing that you're allowed to drive, you're allowed to drink. I'm telling you that because most of you are parents. Okay? To my son, I said that he is not allowed to drink even half a pint of beer. But the law in Israel actually does let you drink and drive. But to drink that until 0.5% alcohol in your blood. Now, I'm not going to take you to what is 0.05, but let's say that someone who his weight is approximately 70 kilograms, I don't know how much is in a pound, 150? Okay, 100, twice. 150, you probably need diet, like me. He allowed to drink between 1 to 2 beers. Do you listen what I'm saying? He allowed, by law, to drink between 1 to 2 drinks. So there is the law, and there is, again, outside of the law. We're not allowed to drink and drive. But he allows us. Okay? So this is about alcohol. One more thing, important thing. Listen, accident can happen. There's two kind of accident. There's an accident between cars, and there's accident that there's no people involved, and there is it's damage only, and there is the accident with people. Now, every driver have to have in his car, when the police catch him or stopped him, have to have the license, his license, the car license, the insurance, two kind of insurance. There is one that called ביטוח חובה. ביטוח חובה, it's called to ביטוח אבנר. It doesn't matter how much worth your car. I bought to my son, he is a student in Herzliya, okay, I bought him a car in 1,950 shekel. The insurance was 3,500 shekel. Really, it's real. Yeah? This is ביטוח חובה. ביטוח חובה is the insurance not for the car, only for the people. The people inside the car or the people outside the car. You have to have it. You have another insurance that called tzad gimel, third side. Tzad gimel is when you don't care about your car, but you do care about the S500 Mercedes that your neighbor have, and when you crash his car because you made a good reverse, the insurance won't give you money for your car, but he will give money for his car. And there is the third one that is the insurance is for your car, for his car, and it's very, very cheap. So, of course, expensive. So, when you're driving, you have to have your ביטוח חובה that I said, okay? And all the others, the police doesn't care if you have or don't have, because it's your business with the court if there is something. But ביטוח חובה you have to have, and when you have when you crashed a car, one car crashed the other car, and there's only damage, money damage, okay? There's no police involved. No police. He will come, he will see there's no people that got harmed or something, and then he will go. You give him all the details. He should give you all the details. Now, in Israel, there's a lot of gangsters. Real gangsters, and some people playing as a gangster. I won't give you my details. Don't give me my details. I'm taking the number of the car. You can go to the police. The police, first of all, will give you all the details. And if you won't come to the police, then you have a problem with the police. Okay? But you can get the details. People usually will let you, because you're just came to Israel and you don't know the tricks. When you crush someone, it doesn't matter whose thought is it. First, don't sign anything. Tell him I have insurance. You can take all the details. You can call my insurance man. He will give you whatever you need, and that's all. Don't sign that it's my fault or it's not your. But if you know that you made a mistake, okay, be honest person. Tell him sorry. I made a mistake. This is my insurance. You can call. I will tell the insurance man it's my guilt. But if you don't think that you are guilty, don't sign. Because if you sign at the court, you're guilty already. And maybe you're not. Maybe you come to me or to the lawyer, and the lawyer will tell you, it's his fault. So don't do it. When you have a problem, a big problem, that you have an accident with a man, peoples, then first of all, stay with your car in the same situation that you at the accident. Don't move your car until a policeman will come and tell you to take your car off. Even though there is plenty of traffic, you're not allowed to take your car. The policeman will come and he will see, he will picture you, whatever you want to do, he can do, and then he will tell you to move your car.
When is that?
When you have when you have an accident with people.
With someone injured?
Yeah. Okay, and then sorry.
What number do you call police?
There is 100 police, 101 is the Magen David, yeah, the ambulance, and 102 is the fire, the Mechabe Esh. No. It's a free call. 100, 101, 102. You don't need any. It's no star, no 999. It's 100, 101, 102. Okay. Okay. I wanted to speak with you about a few other things, but it's quite being too late. So if you have a really very important question, I will answer one or two questions, then we go. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I'd be interested to know what the law is about cyclists. On Jaffa Street, there is a cycle lane, but I find when we walk a lot, people are cycling on the roads, on pavements. Some of the cycles have got electric motors.
Cycles are what's it with? Oh, okay. Okay. Listen. About the bicycle. Bicycle, by law, are not allowed to drive on the sidewalk. Bicycle should drive only at the road. They are not allowed to drive on the sidewalk. Is only for people, walking people. You allowed to cross the sidewalk when you're going to your parking, but you're not allowed to drive. Okay? Now, there's not in Tel Aviv it start now. In Jerusalem gonna start. There is a special lane for the bicycle from Emek HaMatzleva, if you know, to Tzomet Pat. But this is part of the thing that the thing that I want to speak about. Two very important, very danger situation can be as a driver to driver with bicycle and driver with old people and young people. Now I won't speak about old and young. Bicycle, you have to be careful from them. They cannot see you. You can see them. If you beep them, if you harm them, suddenly they can. If you're too close and suddenly a truck come and give his boo, you know, he can be frightening. He can lose control. So it's very dangerous. Okay? One more? Yeah.
Explain the parking and the signs on the it's red and white or black and white.
It will take me a long time. No problem, but it will take me a long time. I will send you later, okay? I will show you the signs. Yeah.
Accident without injuries, you don't have to call the police?
No, just details. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It won't give you what I just said. It will give you, unfortunately, all the books today are the books to pass the theory, the written test. Okay? But it doesn't learn you enough. To learn enough, you need to go to the internet, okay? Or to come again to listen to me. There is a books, but not good enough. One more thing I forgot. I'm sorry. There is a lane now. It's something that came the 5-6 last years. There is a special lane for public, for buses and for taxis. Now listen, this lane we are not allowed to drive on, or else, who gave me the answer? Or else, we turn right. If you want to turn right, and there is a bus lane on the right side, you're allowed to use this lane. Only for right turn. Is that clear? Okay? You'll see that there is a signs that show you. You can do it you pass the traffic light and you can go straight to the public lane. Appreciate it that you came. Thank you very much.